Turf Business TV are now on the Talbot Sports Turf stand, and I'm joined by Director Sean Goodwin. Sean, thank you for your time today at what's been a busy show for you, I think.
Today's been exceptionally busy, good numbers, a lot of interest in our products and our services. So yeah, day one box ticked.
So you're known as a kind of sports turf supplier and installer, and this is predominantly known as a golf show, but you have a kind of a different take on that, yeah?
We're a sports turf industry specialist with regards to what we do, which is sports turf contracting. We work in football, hence our hybrid turfs, and we work in the full spectrum of sports turf construction, including golf to an extent.
Now, the particular thing I wanted to talk to you about, Sean, is your belief that you have a system and a product that's going to proliferate a hybrid turf throughout the world of football, not just at the higher end, not the Premier League and Championship level, but right down to grassroots.
That's correct. We're in a situation where we've seen hybrid surfaces over the last 20 years. We've seen the benefit that brings to keeping a better surface for a longer period through winter sports. Unfortunately, the hybrid pitches have been something that have been only available to the higher levels. The need at grassroots and at lower level for a better playing surface with natural grass is something that we can now endorse and something that we can now offer a hybrid system for. We've seen the hybrid carpets come into the fore over the last 5 years, something that I think is accepted now as being a future for hybrid surfaces, not necessarily to replace what we've got, because they're established and they work, but they work at the level that we see at the moment, which is the Premier League and the Championship. We're looking to actually develop this further, together with Powergrass, an Italian company that we're working with, to ensure that we can offer a hybrid surface right the way down through lower league football and to grassroots individuals.
Powergrass originally came into the market 2012, so in the 5 or 6 years that it's been around, where have the developments been and the tweaks that have happened?
The developments and the changes that have taken place over that 5-year period have been with regards to the amount of fibres per square metre. It's a tricolour fibre, obviously 3 colours, which helps to make it marry into natural grass surfaces, together with the tough lock of the actual carpet prior to us putting the root zone in, and together with the bespoke root zone that we use with regards to this product.
So you mentioned a bespoke root zone there. That's a big USP for you. So everywhere that the pitch is installed has exactly the same root zone, so you're getting consistencies in that. What benefits does it give?
That's correct. It is a unique selling point, there is no doubt about that. I think one thing that we take from the hybrid pitches of the last 20 years is the fact that firmness is something that has to be considered, because traditionally they are a firmer surface. The Powergrass root zone is bespoke in the respect that we start off with a sand, but we add to that ameliorants which will help with the firmness, so they'll help reduce that and give a softer surface. The other ameliorants will help with moisture retention, they'll help with nutrient retention, and we will end up with a manufactured root zone that will be the same with one Powergrass pitch as another Powergrass pitch as another Powergrass pitch. So we're looking to offer a consistent level of surface throughout football.
Climates are different in different locations, so the root zone remains the same. What changes?
So it's important that we consider the differences in the climates, like you say, whether we're in the southern hemisphere, whether we're in the northern hemisphere. The grasses will obviously change depending on the climate that we're working with. With regards to the firmness, that will change. So it's more your maintenance regime that will alter depending on the climate that you're in, and that will be to assist with offering a consistent product with regards to the firmness of the surface, to ensure that we end up with a healthy growing environment for the grass plant, because without the grass plant we don't have a hybrid surface, and also some areas we have to consider the water, we have to consider irrigation, we have to irrigate in a professional manner. We can't be seen to be wasting a product that is important to us all from a worldwide perspective. And that is why that we include an ameliorant within here to help with moisture retention.
Sean, I know you've got a kind of a first installation in Regent's Park. That happened in September. How's that pitch holding up now as we're getting into the kind of the crunch time for any pitch?
The installation in Regent's Park was very pleasing for us, there's no doubt about that. It's the first hybrid playing surface in the UK available to grassroots football. We're giving those guys that turn up on a Saturday and a Sunday the opportunity to perform and play on a hybrid surface, something that has never ever happened before. And 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago was possibly never going to happen just because it was so cost prohibitive. Regent's Park now has been in play for a few months. We're in a situation where we're looking at it now in January. We're seeing the hours of play increase, but what we're also seeing is one green pitch in the middle of a lot of not so green pitches, and that is down to the fact that the Powergrass hybrid system in Regent's Park is working. It is sustaining the extra play that you see at grassroots level. You know, these guys turn up at 9 o'clock on a Saturday and they'll play consistently right the way through, different teams, different ages, through to 3 o'clock in an afternoon on one surface.
And are you getting feedback from the players and the staff down at Regent's Park?
The players at Regent's Park, when we visit on a regular basis, usually on a Saturday morning when their football league takes place, the players love it. You know, as far as they're concerned, they're playing in a professional environment. They're playing on a surface that they can relate to because it's a hybrid surface. The layman understands that it's got synthetic fibres within it, so therefore, whilst they don't have to make a comparison between the different hybrid products, they are able to perform on what they believe is a good surface.
And the maintenance team down there, the grounds team, have they commented on it?
They bought into the whole concept because they can see the benefits from their point of view. We're not necessarily looking to reduce the maintenance that's required with these surfaces, but what we're looking to do is keep the maintenance the same, but ensure we end up with a better playing surface. So they've bought into that and they can understand that without too much trouble.
And I think you were telling me off camera, you think that the shelf life of one of these installations is going to be around about 10 years.
Powergrass has been developed. The tough lock of the carpet has been considered and monitored, and you know, we're confident that with the regular maintenance that takes place with regards to renovation that won't necessarily be the same as a full hybrid pitch because it can't be in grassroots situations, then we're able to offer a product that we expect to perform in excess of 10 to 12 years.
Well, certainly we'll be watching with interest, and hopefully we'll get to have a look at the Regent's Park pitch at some point in the future, and we wish you all the best of luck with it, Sean.
Thank you very much indeed.